Pleasant Productions presents the mathematics of ESP. Why it works, even if you don't believe in it. Okay, I'm going to try and play with the idea, theory of what karma is. It's kind of hard to explain in any realistic terms because it's something that's meant to be viewed from the spiritual side of things, not from the physical side. So while the idea that you do something wrong happens back, it's not necessarily directly at that point in time. It's also that in order for something to be done bad to you by somebody else has to have that karma to do something bad. That's the flip side. That's you'll get even I think the Bible probably says that the shortest the best, which is everything is possible, not everything is permissible. Gods can lie to you, okay? But at the same point in time, you have the right to call them on that lie and then show the evidence or whatever. But there's no rule against a God lying. Therefore, it makes it a little bit interesting. But again, it's back what I'm talking about here with when you want a miracle, the less limits you have on something, the more data you have coming in. The better buffet has the more items for sale, right? Yeah, you go in there, you want the one with all the stuff. Everything's included. Then you'll pick and choose what bits and pieces you want. Now, that's the way you deal with life. So when you stop thinking for yourself and you start saying that, oh, the government over there, or the church over there, or the media over there, they're all, much smarter than me. How? Why? Okay. You can have a person that's 180 IQ. You can have a person that, even like me, is just somewhere freakily north of that, because I really haven't had too much I can't walk into and try and analyze and deal with, so I can't really say there's a limit to where I want to place my intelligence levels. I mean, I understand there are people that, like I said, you can read off 1,000 names or 1 billion numbers or whatever, but you're gonna look there and show me that it's all memorized stuff. I'm talking about walking up to something where you just simply have to handle what's in front of you. Poof, here it is. This is what you got to work with. Bang. And repeatedly do it throughout life. Okay. Like I say, I'll be 60 years old in a few weeks. It's a month's time from now. Okay. When I was 4 years old, I created my first product for market. I'm right now scraping the bottom of the barrel, and I'm still figuring out product to sell, places to sell it, things to try and do, try to get myself out there and market myself. So I've never ended up running out of anything because I've never stopped believing in the level of energy coming in. Remember, if you are a soul, really, and you are dealing with karma around a soul, and that soul exists as energy, it can never be destroyed. Therefore, you cannot be destroyed. You can't be put in some demon's hell or hole or something like that. You can create your own, folks. Don't misunderstand that. If you are so horribly bad of a tyrant type person, I guess you would have to say it's kind of... I'd have to... Yeah, you are so horribly masochistic that you turn into a sadist and you punish yourself. I guess that is the way that I would have to explain putting yourself in hell. Okay. I don't know what kind of ramifications even begin to exist in an unlimited universe. But I do understand some of the wild, far-fetched notions I can think of that if I wanted to be in sheer hell, yeah, there's places that are a little worse than where I am right now. Okay, but you look at what your governments and churches do, and they are continuously promoting how horrible things are and how bad and how they have to take care of you, and do stuff for you. You get terribly far away from the idea of actually thinking for yourself. You become the herd animal. You are blindly led around from one folly to the next. And as I pointed out on the internet there the other day, Malcolm X, in my youth, made the comma. He made the comment. This is a paraphrasing of his comment. I don't have it in front of me, but he makes the comment that the media is the most corporate entity, powerful corporate entity there is. Okay, it is out there speaking to the masses about everything else, and that corporate mass, the media, has the ability to take lies and make them truths, and take truths and make them lies, make them seem as lies. I think I would rather say seem as lies, because they don't actually, you can't turn a truth into a lie just by saying it is. You can disprove it, just same as somebody saying a lie. You have to go disprove that they didn't say a lie or something, but. This whole concept of how powerful the media is and how deceptive people are. And this is out of my youth. And I guarantee you, that's exactly what I'm seeing now, especially now that Trump, in position, put, a 0.001% elite, rich, connected person in the seat of the FCC. Oops. Yeah. So that's karma, where literally you people were doing so much to not look at the data available, not realize what you were trying to do, and instead running with the game as you're told to always do. Right down the path. Come on, keep going. Ooh-yeah. Right? So yeah, you do have a very interesting time, folks, when you stop to think about that. Yeah, karma. Even where I'm at is my karma, man. I was told I was going to walk a really lousy life. I was going to see the bottom of an awful lot of barrels. Okay, fine, I'm there. I understand it. Fine, keep digging. I even made myself an inspirational poster that says, keep digging, there'll be a light at the other end of the tunnel when you dig out. Yeah, keep digging. And it's hanging in there. But that's part of my karma. And that is learning. Okay, now this is where karma comes in. Karma is energy. Karma is a flow. And the karmic flow is adding knowledge to your energy being so that you're carrying that forward into things and into your next life. Therefore, karma does flow through that spiral on up. Whatever you are, whoever you are, all that energy is always going through. And it might take a few lifetimes to come around for something because you need to learn a certain lesson in a certain order for a certain number of lives, or who the heck knows what, okay? Don't ask somebody that's talking to you about the unlimitedness of let's get a title of phrase. It can only be this, or this, right? It can only be a red Maserati, a blue Maserati, or a pink Ferrari. And it's like, wait a minute, no. And reality is huge. Okay, so that's what I say. You think about what the possibility is that can be generated inward to bring yourself a miracle, and you suddenly start understanding why people like me, who understand that you do these things, whether it's very small or very big, is where you send your energy, how you direct it. Okay? But it all takes thinking for yourself.